An update about former FBI Director James Comey. A source tells CNN that Comey has now, in fact, been indicted. Let's get right to CNN's Caitlin Polans. Caitlin, what are you learning?
The former FBI Director James Comey indicted by a grand jury today, a federal grand jury. We already have a statement to Jake from the Attorney General Pamela Bondi saying no one is above the law. Today's indictment reflects this Justice Department's commitment to holding those who abuse positions of power accountable for misleading the American people. We will follow the facts in this case. Notably, she is not saying in that social media post just now that she is talking about James Comey, but this is what has been expected all day, something that we were expecting prosecutors in the Eastern District of Virginia to take to a grand jury, and they apparently have. Our producer, Hannah Rabinowitz at the Justice Department, she was able to confirm that not just has Comey been indicted, but there are two charges that he is going to be facing in federal court now, giving false statements and obstruction. We will have to see exactly what the details of that case are whenever there will be court documents available. We do not have those publicly available yet, but this is a monumental moment in the second presidency of Donald Trump. After the first presidency was clouded by much of Donald Trump's ire towards James Comey, the former FBI director, for his role in the FBI investigation and the Justice Department investigation of the Trump campaign, the 2016 Russia investigation. So this is now going to set off a whole new set of procedures, Jake. There's going to be not just a grand jury that is handing up this indictment and court documents that will show what the charges are. We are very likely going to be getting responses from Comey, if not today, in court very soon. There will be challenges made to this indictment, challenges that a judge will have to review, and potentially at the end of the day, a jury would have to take a look to decide whether the former FBI director is guilty or not guilty. But this is quite a moment to be standing here and seeing that James Comey, after all of these years being the public spotlight for the 2016 Russia investigation, has been indicted by a federal grand jury after being asked by prosecutors in the Trump administration to bring this case.
And just to be clear, the two charges, as you said, as we understand it from our producer at the Justice Department, are lying to Congress and obstruction of justice. Is that right?
As of right now, we understand they are giving false statements and obstruction of justice, but I'm very interested in seeing on what those exact statutes are. So the Justice Department will have to say in that indictment, and the grand jury would have had to look at the specific criminal laws that could be charged here. And there's a whole host of laws related to false statements, perjury, as well as obstruction of justice or obstruction of Congress. So we're going to see what the Justice Department still has to say, what the court papers would say exactly, and also what behavior the grand jury looked at related to Comey that formed this indictment. That may be in initial court papers, or it could be something coming out later. But Jake, these are serious charges. Perjury is a felony. I believe it carries a 5-year maximum prison sentence. It is not something that the Justice Department takes lightly, and that a court also will not take lightly when looking at whether Jim Comey should go on to a trial.
Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And if you're new here, I hope you subscribe for more to come.